To do this for a long time. Episode 1, the first tryout. I've never played this game. No, I'll just say this. I've only played this chapter. I never got to finish the rest. So yes, this is our next LP. Whoa. Whoa, this is a great turnabout. Damn it, why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. I've got to find someone to pin it on. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. So, we already know he's in. August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court, Defendant, Lobby number 2. Boy, am I nervous. Whoa there. Wait, so Phoenix never actually took the case before at this point. Okay, sorry, I just gotta make sure everything. So I just got back from camping yesterday. Oh my god, it's horrible. Boating, however, is amazing. Oh, thanks. Actually, it's because I am a favorite. Yeah. Actually, I kind of owe my certain job to him. It's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Wow. I've actually just been... The reason I even decided on this as my next LP and to take a break from Blaze Walk 2... Trust me, I'm already preparing for, like, multiple LPs. Hell, my next one, once I get an Elgato, I'll get it. It's over! My life, everything, it's all over. Yeah, that's him. Death to Sparrow! I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. Wow, this guy seems happy. Oh god, so many freaking mosquito bites. I'm sorry, but after the finale of Earthbound, I'm gonna be sounding quite normal compared to that because that's the craziest shit LP. Now, also, I might mention, this game, it does have blood. Not that much gorgeous blood. Yeah. Nick! Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give the 10 seconds, I ain't afraid to die. What's wrong? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished! I don't have to live in a life without her. I can't. Yeah, don't take her away from me. Who did this? I can't read it. Wait. The person that died was his girlfriend, I'm guessing? Or his wife? Oh, girlfriend. Yeah, girlfriend. I figured. It was you. Oh, that's nice. Just more blood. Young woman was killed. The guy who arrested was an unlucky safety. We already know that he did not do it, but I'm guessing we're gonna have to prove it. That's the thing. You know, I guess every once a week I can upload like a chapter or case or whatever it is, because Because I've actually never played any other game. I mean, I actually do want to do an LP of Ace Apollo. Because that is a game I've heard such good about. But I really just want to do a few Phoenix Wright games. I mean, you know, now that you mention it, now I have Mother, I have Pokemon, I have Phoenix Wright. I'm going to have 3 P series. I'll probably do a Kirby game, maybe. The court is now in session in the trial of Mr. Larry Butz. Oh god, I'm not doing a voice for this guy. Ugh. Oh my god, that's gonna be hilarious. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. Your conduct during the trial will decide the fate of the client. Murder is a serious charge for your client's sake. I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to accumulate your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Handshaking, eyesight fading. The test will conduct of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. Obviously, Phoenix Wright. Well, then again, Larry Butz. The defendant, well, that's Larry Butz, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll be fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? Well, I know this one, but I read the case report over so many times. It's, wait, uh-oh. Oh, no way. I forgot I'm drawing a total blank here. Oh, the victim. Of course I know the victim's name. I, just forgot. Temporarily. Court record. Okay. Cindy. Okay. But wait. Time of death, July 31st. That's odd since it is July when I'm recording this. 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Cause of death will loss of blood due to blunt trauma with Edmund. Alright, but Cindy Stone. Cindy Stone. Okay. I will not forget. Let's hear your answer. Who's the victim named? Cinderblock. Yes. No, it's Cindy Stone. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now tell me, what is the cause of death? She died because she was hit with a blunt object. She was struck once by a blunt object, so we think. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. I thought I meant already. I really like this game. I mean, I've already done the first chapter. I've already told you. That's it. I literally never played after that because I lost the emulator and I cannot find it anywhere. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then. First, a question for the prosecution, Mr. Payne. I am not doing a voice for him. Once you hear when he says something, because trust me, we're gonna be saying objection quite a lot, and once you hear that, you're gonna be thinking, oh, no wonder you're not doing a freaking voice for him. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck by a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what the object was? The murder weapon was this statue of the Thinker. Okay, I'm doing a voice, no regrets. It was found lying on the floor, next to the victim. I see. The court accepts this into evidence. Statue added to the court record. Okay. Yeah, as that goes on, that will happen. Okay, we've got the Thinker. That is true. And note, if I get it wrong, I'm using save states. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call on its first witness.
The prosecution calls on the defendant, Mr. Butz, to stand.
Chief, what do I do now? Okay, I'm doing out voice. No voice, yeah. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Oh god, Larry. Uh-oh, Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad.
Mr. Butz, is it all not true that the victim had recently dumped you?
Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Market. What the fuck? Cleopatra and Market. What the fuck? Okay, I really didn't read history more.
Didn't they all die?
I wasn't dumb. She just wasn't talking to my phone or seeing me ever. What's it to you, anyways?
Mr. Butz, what is described is greatly what you mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder.
What do you mean, one of them?
Lies, all of it lies. I don't believe a word of it.
Your Honor, the victim's passport.
According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died.
You know, that could be a thing. Maybe she had a clock or something. If there is a time part of this, there has to be something involving the time of Paris. That's what I'm thinking. Indeed. She appears to have returned a day before the murder. Dude. No way.
The victim was a model, did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies.
Oh! Daddies? Sugar?
Yes, older men who gave her money and gift.
Oh my god. He was dating a slut, basically.
She took the money and used it to support her lifestyle.
Trust me, this is gonna be kind of weirder than Earthbound, like, cursing-wise, but and slurs and all that shit.
Dude! You can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butz, what do you think of her now?
Right? I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth all in the wrong directions. Should I? I'm stopping him. I don't want to. My client has no idea for the victim was seeing other men. The question is irrelevant from this case. I don't know how to do a win, so that's the best I can do. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheated she-dog. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, when I met her in the afterlife, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Let's continue with the trial, shall we?
I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone.
Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is not looking good.
Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not?
Well, maybe I did and maybe I didn't. Uh-oh, he went. What do I do? Okay, I'm gonna save state. Oh, I have a save state, yeah. Oh, I have a monster. I know, I'll send him a signal.
Tell the truth.
Yeah, I was there, I went. Yeah, that's a better voice for him. Order. Well, Mr. Butz? Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man, so, like, I didn't even see her. That's why I didn't want to do the voice.
Your Honor, the defendant is lying.
Lying?
The prosecution would like to call a witness who could prove Mr.
Oh, I'm guessing the murderer. Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness? Yeah, I'm guessing the person who finds the body is the one who did it. There's usually a 50% chance, unless it's Persona 4. Because then, if the host says no, throw her into the TV. I'm just kidding. No, but honestly, I forget. Well, Persona 4, okay.
Just before making a gruesome discovery.
He saw the defendant flee...
He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime.
Oh. Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yeah, I'm going to be doing these, like, splitting into 4 parts, but I'm going to keep this chapter as one.
Yes, Your Honor.
This is bad.
On the day of the murder, the witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building.
Oh, at the victim's body, of course. Yes. He was selling newspapers at the victim's body. Here you go, dead body. Have some newspaper. Oh, what's that? A wallet? There you go. 2 newspapers for $500. You're welcome. I would do that if I found a dead body with a wallet in it, like, full.
Please bring Mr. Frank Schwartz to the scene.
Yep, that's the guy.
Mr. Schwartz, you saw newspaper subscriptions, is that correct?
Oh, yes, newspapers, yes. Mr. Schwartz, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Witness testimony. This is fun. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it was strange, I walked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to cut the police immunity. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. Why didn't you just go into another apartment and ask them, hey, could I use your phone? I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. Bullshit. That is bullshit. He's 36, of course. Okay, so now we know he's definitely lying. The man who ran was without a doubt the defendant standing right over there. It's kind of hard to give him an accent, that's the thing. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Inductively. Why wasn't the phone in the apartment working? That's still bull.
Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building.
Aren't phones supposed to work during a black? That's cell phones, honestly. I know the difference. It's... yeah.
Yes, Your Honor.
However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Schwartz used was one of the... Used? He never used bullshit.
Your Honor.
I have some record of the blackout for your persuasion. Blackout info. No, Mr. Wright?
Yes, yes, Your Honor.
You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor? Alright, right, this is it, the real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness you gave.
Lies? What? He was lying?
Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in this testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. You already know the contradiction. It was at 4 to 5 p.m., not 1 p.m. Find the contradictions between the court records and the witness testimony. Then, once you find the contradicting evidence... Present it and rub it in your witness's face. Okay. Since the court record button and point out contradictions in the testimony, we already found one, as I stated. I was just making sure because it seemed like it was bull. I was going to the door, so I thought he must be in a hurry because he was the door half open, thinking it was strange. Okay, we just gotta get to the time. Hold it for right here. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone didn't have time. 1 p.m. You found the body at 1 p.m.? You sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes that the time of death was somewhere around after 4. There was no body to be found at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Ugh. This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Swatsit, why were you so certain you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, Wright. Way to put him in the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out his contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. Sink through one and their whole story falls apart. That's true. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? Now we're finding even more bullshit. The time of discovery. You see, when I found the body, I heard that time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. There was a blackout. That is bullshit. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a tape program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about that misunderstanding. That is bullshit. There was that there was definitely the blackout. I see. I heard a voice saying you talking about the tape. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the... Right? You know what to do. I've got this one. This is fun as hell. I just love the reactions of them. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There's a voice saying it's probably coming from the television. Take that! Objection! Bull. Oh, I'm just gonna present it. Okay, that's easier. Hold it right there! The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. Was his hair just jumping? Ugh. Ugh. The defense has a point. Do you have the explanation for this, Mr. Swats? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Wait, I remember now. Mr. Swatsit, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These contradictions are harming your credibility. And you seem rather distraught. Yeah, his hair bounced. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Swatsit. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Witness testimony. Hearing the time. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it for his victim. That must have been what I saw. Wait a minute. No, it was a statue. You saw a clock. I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examinate as well. Gladly. Man, I'm on a roll. I'm definitely on a roll. Sorry about the space right here whenever I record with this. It's easier to record with this, but it's hard as hell to, like, get nothing with DS games. Actually, I didn't hear it. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? And yeah, a murder weapon. Take that! Objection! Objection! Oh, that doesn't work. There we go. Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was the statue. Now, how is that supposed to be a clock? What? You with your objections and your evidence? Just who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Swat. Hey, I saw it there, okay? It's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Penn? As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. Oh. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says time out loud. Then how did he hear it? Did he just... He is a murderer, right? So, maybe the clock, when he used it, it said the time, and it was maybe some hours off, because maybe she brung it to Paris. That's it. Yeah, that's gotta be it. I see. So, the murder weapon was a table clock after all. But it's still a statue. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problem with his testimony now? I somewhat do. Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hands. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. That's true. That's where my gaping hole is. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah, prove it. Prove I was there. That's my voice I'm doing, so I'm like somewhat of a high yet low. I'll do better than that. I'll prove that you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. But wait, the 1 p.m. has to be from Paris, more or less. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Swatsit, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandably, since the murder weapon spoke as you hit the victim, the voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. Oh my god. What's the meaning of this? This is all a baseless conjuring. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. Did the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never... Look, the clock, I heard no, I meant what I saw. Well then. Shut up, I hate you! It was him, I told you I saw him. He killed her and he should be burned, give him death. Well then, that definitely is proving the point. Order in the court, I say. Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claim. Yeah, there kind of is. It's called his reaction. Mr. Wright, Your Honor. You claim the sound witness came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I better think carefully. Yes, Your Honor. The sound Mr. Swatch was definitely the clock. The fact is... Try sounding the clock. That actually sounds like a good idea. Let's sound the clock now, here in the court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker, after all. So, what we've heard from the clock, what are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, could you tell me what time it is now?
It's 11:25.
As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Spots heard and the actual time of the death. It's funny because it's almost 8:25 here. So, Mr. Swatson, try to talk your way out of this one. You forgot one thing! What's he talking about?
Well, it may seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow. It proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? You can't prove that. You don't have a case.
He's right. How am I supposed to prove that? Damn it. I was so close. Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the criteria evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you induct the witness. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Swatson.
I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. They treat me like a criminal, You lawyers are all slime.
You almost had this bastard. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now.
Not so fast, Mr. Sweats.
What the
Chief! Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away, not like this. Think. But, Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you still can't win. Try thinking outside the box. Don't waste your time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the...
She just came back from Paris. That's why. The passport.
Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right? Right?
I don't know why I found that funny.
Yes, I can.
Wait! Maybe I can prove it.
You have the evidence somewhere you can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it.
Well, Mr. Wright, you said the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support your claim?
Of course.
There is a piece of evidence in the court record that, yeah, that's the first I'm doing. That can be beyond the doubt.
Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off.
Let's see the evidence that proves why the clock is running slow.
Take that! Take that!
Take that.
Take that!
Damn it, I'm gonna have to...
Take that!
The victim just had returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. Well, it's 4 p.m. there. It's 1 a.m. there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow. It was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Swatson, or should I say Mr. Did It? Did he just... Okay, then. Order, I say, order! Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your client...
He was arrested and was taken away, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I'm impressed. I didn't think I'd ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly. and find the true culprit in the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but the court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butz, not guilty. Yay, let's have confetti down, even if he was the murderer. I'm just kidding. And with that, the court is adjourned. Hope Larry's having a good day. Turns out that Frank Swartz was a common burglar. Burglar! Not burglar, burglar. He posted us a newspaper settlement to check when people were out of their house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Swartz let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Swartz grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. I'll just do Phoenix with my normal voice, I guess. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. Whew, I can't believe I won. Right, good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all. You forgot your own battle. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen the trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. And imagine how nice her tits feel. I had to. Eventually, I had to do it just because I actually do know it's somewhat a chapter 2, barely any. My life is over. Larry, you're just supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Aw, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no! I mean, bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But, Miss Cindy Wendy, God, man. God forever. Larry, she was a... Never mind. Yeah, she was... I can definitely tell she was a slut. Harry! Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner? Movie? My treat. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a... Yeah, perfect present! A present for me? Wait, wasn't that this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you want to cry? Larry. Excuse me? Nah, you don't gotta sympathize. It's okay. Oh, yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? That's in the statue. Check this out. Larry, proof positive you want some Trump to her. Yeah, she probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am, thanks. Hope that made him feel a little better. Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence. Yeah, evidence is your god now.
Also, hopefully you realize things change differently how you look at them. People, too. We never know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we do is believe in them. And in order to believe, you have to believe in it. Yourself. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in, never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Wait a minute. Oh, he's 23. Oh. That's a great voice for a 52-year-old. Or, yeah, part of it, at least. You know, I really cannot wait for the Professor Layton crossover in America. I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. The end. I'm gonna let us get a sneak peek of Turnabout Sisters. I'm gonna let us get a little sneak peek. And then... Hello, this is Maya. $9 o'clock, okay, keep that in mind. Fuck yeah, burgers. America. September 5th. Dang. If I was doing this by day, oh my god. Now, Miss Fay, I'll take what's mine. The papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Fay, you are a poor liar. What? I see it right over there. That must be the thinker that swallowed those papers. How could you know? Well, it's so contiguous of my background. Gathering information is my business, you see. I should be more careful. Oh, my dear Miss Fay. I'm so very sorry. But I'm afraid I must ask you one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Fay. No fucking way. Oh, I thought it was the same guy. Red, white, blue. America! Yeah! America kills everyone now, America. With that, we will be ending this
and starting the next chapter next time. See you guys then.